Hello everybody and welcome back to part 2 of my Megaman Legends series. I'm starting off by kicking this can around. This is one of the really weird things that they put in this game. For some reason, if you kick this can into the bakery, the Jetlag Bakery, you get $1,000. And it tells you to put trash in its proper place. I don't really... There are trash cans, so I don't completely understand why they're giving me $1,000 for doing that. Maybe give me the money for for putting it in the trash. You saw me kick that one. If you kick a trash can and the top doesn't come off, that means there's something in it. And if you kick it and then the top does come off like that, then that means it's empty. Got these 3 juvenile delinquents over here. Talking about treasure. We don't look like we're from around here. I don't really know if you guys look like you're from around here either. Let's walk around and explore the marketplace a little bit. Got a little doggo here. Yeah, he'll be relevant later. Got that wall clipping into that trash can a little bit. We got a music store, the High Necked Record Shop. A new single by Shakusa. Oh, this is one of the kind of cool features of a game, even this old. You can listen to decent sounding music. Like, really, tell me that doesn't sound good for a game from, like, I want to say it was like 97 on the PlayStation. Don't have enough money for a CD. How broke are you? I think that, is it this one? No, this is the classical one. There was another one. This one here. That is probably my favorite music clip that they have in the entire game there. Now that is all the music clips that they have on there for the music shop. With how decent that sounds, would you believe this game is like 300 megs on a CD? Like all the voice acting. I mean, I think the game looks pretty good for like Again, I think it was 97, 98, something like that. The audio is amazing for early PlayStation. And it's like half the size of one of the CDs they used for the PlayStation at the time. TV, big box TV, and a VCR. There are so many people who, like, in this day and age, who have not seen either of those. It's kind of sad. I think we still had our big box TV in my family up until, like, 2015. Fucking, like, 60-pound piece of crap. Oh, and these boxes count as, they basically like the trash cans. You can find things inside of them. I'm not really sure why. Oh, there's that new game out called Megaman Legends. It looks pretty interesting. It sure does, Mega Man. Maybe you should pick it up. Rockman Dash. And it actually says Dash on there because in Japan, the Mega Man Legends series, as far as I'm aware, is called Rockman Dash. Calling me little blue boy. Don't even have the courtesy to ask for my name. Gotta go find your husband who's a digger. Shouldn't be too hard. I am, of course, Mega Man, the digging master. And you'll notice that man is no longer in front of the building. Help somebody. All of these Reaver bots. The enemies in this game are called Reaver bots. I'm not entirely sure where they got that name from. I'm not entirely sure if it's ever established who built them either. They're just kind of here. I wanna check that hole in the wall. There's loot in there. I want my money. Okay, now that man can wait a second. There's a hole in the wall back here, and I want my money. Yeah, I'm finding refractor shards. See, I got $2,600. Now that I've got some money, now I can come and help you. I don't really understand why these snakes are weaker than the ones that are earlier on. Like, the ones you find before the tutorial boss take, like, 3 shots each, and these ones are just all... I hit them with 1 pellet and they go down. Thanks, Mr. Blue Boy. That is the junk shop owner. Don't worry, I'm a fast runner. I'll make it out. And before I go back to town, I am actually going to explore the small amount of area that I can. These little guys, you can't hurt them until they're activated. And once they're activated, if they get close enough to you, they'll start flashing red, and then they will explode. Yeah, like that one did. So I'm hoping to, through a span of a while, make a series of me going through this game, possibly Mega Man Legends 2, and if anyone ends up having some suggestions for most likely older games, something that isn't super involved, doesn't have a whole lot of voice acting in it, something I could record over afterwards. Yeah, you can actually kick these, although I thought it would deal slightly more damage than it is. The reason that I'm targeting these guys who are sitting down instead of the ones who are moving around is because the ones who are sitting down with their heads spinning actually are controlling the ones who are standing. So you'll see that now neither of them will move around because I've destroyed both of the guys who command them to attack me. And so now they're just kind of docile. And here's that part where it, for some reason, plays that tutorial again about Buster Parts, even though it already showed me that in the tutorial. I don't know why it's showing me it again. Maybe it's because I don't have one in each slot, but that doesn't particularly make sense to me. You have to go through the tutorial and see that first message the first time. So there is actually, when I entered, there was a door in front of me instead of going directly to my left. And I will also be exploring what little bit I can on that way. But there is actually a wall off that you cannot destroy until later. So I can't go that way until I get something to destroy that wall. More of these guys. You'll see that that one's up there. So sadly, coming this way doesn't really net me much. It's been a while since I played the game, so just kind of exploring around too. I cannot get up there until I get the jump springs. So both of these areas will have to be explored later in the game. And now rolls out here expecting the car, and Data moved a little bit too. That little dancing monkey is how we save our game. He recharges our life and our special weapon ammo, and we're about to get our first special weapon. So I couldn't remember if I've checked this box. I did not, and I got another $100. And I was just like, were there any more trash cans or boxes on the side? No. So for saving the junk man, they ask you for your name, and you can tell them that your name is Hippopotamus or Megaman. I believe, from what I've heard, that is because in Japanese, hippopotamus sounds... It was either like it's Mega Man backwards, or it just sounds super close to saying Mega Man. But they gave us a part so that I can start putting mines down, and they have also offered to give us the spotter's car that Roll was standing out in front of. And since Roll loves fixing things so much, she'll be real happy about that. Give her some more projects.
you able to find anything? Oh. If you can't find any parts in town, I guess we'll have to try digging for them ourselves.
That's what the man at the junk store said.
That might take a while. Which means... Huh? Megaman, what's that? It looks like a weapons upgrade module.
Oh, this? Yeah, the junk store man gave it to me. He said we could use this car to hook it up.
You mean we can use this car? Well, come on then. Let's get it attached right away. There, it's ready. This weapon lets you use landmines. Just drop them in front of an oncoming enemy and boom! Just remember, there's a limited number of mines, so make sure you use them sparingly. Do you want me to explain what this weapon does again? I'll get to work on fixing this car up. I'll be able to help you out and maybe spot for you if I can get it running again.
So I do make a bit of a mistake. I thought that by going into these menus, you could actually look at the menus that show up after the car is fixed. And normally you can upgrade somewhat. But I went in there and I was like, oh, I want to, I've got some money. I want to see if I can make it have a little bit more damage or make it so I've got more mines. But no, it just goes through the explanations. And he's got data dancing on and on right there.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you so I could give you this. Your citizen's card. Now you'll be able to use the city gates. Of course, there are some gates that can't be opened, but...
Why's that?
Pirates. We've received information that indicates there are some headed this way. So as a precaution, we're evacuating the civilians and locking the gates.
Pirates? Our grandfather is still inside the city. Will he be all right?
Well, I'm sure he's heard the announcements about the pirates. If I see him, I'll make sure he gets to a safe place. If you'll excuse me.
I'm worried about Gramps. I hope he'll be okay.
I'll go look for him. You wait here.
Okay, Megaman. Be careful.
So I don't know if you noticed in that cutscene, like at the end of it, it kind of looks like Mega Man's got that face where he's just got like a circle for a mouth at the end of that cutscene. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. But you do find out in Legends 2 that Mega Man and Roll are not actually related. I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. But he still calls him Gramps. And for some reason, these kids don't seem to understand that you can just kind of walk up to them, and they don't notice that. But they're also trying to have a secret meeting directly in front of the door that leads to the other part of town. And I don't understand the logic there when someone could literally just open up the door behind them. And I guess they probably wouldn't notice that either, with that one guy staring directly at me.
Okay, got it? Once the decision's made, there's no turning back. Nothing less than 100%. And remember, it's more than just guns and ships. It's whoever has the most information that wins, right?
Right, we understand. You need to keep your costs and risks as low as possible and stay on schedule.
That's right. You've got it. Huh? What are you looking at?
And that is Tron Bon. She is the one who created the little serve bots. You might recognize that they look like, suspiciously like, was it the Blue Badger? And I've heard that there are other games, God, I can't think of the name off the top of my head, where you could get like a serve bot head piece in the game. So I'm still going to be going through every trash can I find, every one of those box things, because you can find a lot of useful parts in there. In fact, a lot of the special weapon upgrade parts are just in trash cans. And sometimes you'll see me cautiously like walk up to a road and stop and actually check both ways. That is because the cars in this game do not care whether or not you are in the road, and they will run you down, and it does a good amount of damage. I was checking to see if I missed any trash cans, and then like, did I check that one? Yes, I did. But yeah, see, I stopped there, let that one pass by, and that'll be the end of this one, and hopefully I'll see you in the next part.